Time now for this.
Yes Guy, No Guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, drivers and passengers, time now for Yes Guy, No Guy and Overdrive, the radio and television show. Are you guys all set? First time for you.
I'm happy to be here. This is incredible.
First time for
I've
you.
I've dreamed of this moment.
Okay, sorry to hear that, but nonetheless, we'll start with you. Yes Guy, No Guy number one. Blue Jays will hit the 90 win mark this season, so they are at 69 and 50. They've got 43 games left. They'll hit the 90 win mark this season.
Yes Guy. Few days to spare. Big champagne celebration. I get soaked. Walk home smelling like alcohol for a different reason, but yes Guy. Firm yes Guy.
New suit, do they pay for the cleaning?
Unfortunately not. That's okay. My clothes don't cost that much.
Okay.
100% yes Guy.
Yeah.
They would have to finish 20 and 23, so under 500 the rest of the way, in order to not hit the 90 win mark. There's no way this team goes under 500 the rest of the way. I mean, they've proven to us that they're a very good ball club. In what way do you look at this team and think, yeah, they're probably going to sputter down the stretch? This is when you start to pick up win. You're in a divisional race. There's no shot that they can go under 500.
I think anything less than 90 would be a major disappointment.
100% it would be.
If their win total starts with an 8, that's a mess.
Yes.
Especially with Bieber coming back
Yeah.
and the additions they've made. They are a fundamentally better baseball team now than they were 10 days ago. It's got to be over 90.
I mean, you're talking about 5 or 6 games over 500 anyway, right?
Yeah.
In the last 43?
They can pull that off, I think, easily.
Okay.
You only have to win 21 of the next 43 games to get there.
Yeah, that's no-brainer stuff.
It's better.
It's a bit of a tough, I'll say this, it's a bit of a tough sked. I'm looking at it. The 8th hardest schedule down the stretch in baseball. Got the Brewers, the Cubs 3 times. You got the Astros, the Red Sox, the Yankees. So you do have some series against some serious ball clubs, but you still would have to think that this team at least goes 500 down the stretch.
Oh, yeah.
That'll blow through that number.
Absolutely. Yes Guy, No Guy number 2. Ross Atkins and Mark Shapiro are both a lock to return to this team next season. Yes Guy, No Guy.
Yes Guy.
Oh,
I've covered a lot of seasons where I've said, this has got to be the year it falls apart. And it hasn't.
well, it should have.
If they've made it through to now, like what?
Precisely.
How could they possibly be on the outs at this point? They finally are reaping the benefits of the process, of the plan, right? Like, this is what they have been talking about, the internal improvement. How many press conferences in the last 3 years have you done where they talked about how they like the team, internal improvement? Every guy they get, they talk about the control of those players. Well, that's all finally starting to come to fruition now, and the plan is starting to yield results. There is a 0% chance that this duo does not return next year.
So I looked at it as the duo. I mean, there is some talk that maybe the structure doesn't want a separate president for the baseball team. I don't know how that stuff moves forward, but I'm going to say yes, Guy. They're both back, and I'm going to base it on their patience and their player development.
Yeah,
I think that's important
at this point. And I view them very differently. Mark Shapiro, a lot of what he does is business side.
Right.
There's still a lot to go on that plan. Like,
still
they're
a
still
bit
not
to go.
done with.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be hearing
renovations and all that.
sometime soon. I'm not exactly sure, but there's more to come. Like, they're not done renovating the dome.
Right.
And when I look at Mark Shapiro, when we say ownership, I kind of look at Mark Shapiro in that direction, the president who interacts with ownership.
Yeah.
And their job is to handle the business side and to convince ownership to give the baseball people money to win games. And I think he's nailing that.
Well, what part of that isn't working?
Exactly. The Blue Jays have
Literally.
higher payrolls than they've had in a very long time. They're winning. The stadium looks awfully pretty. So I think that what he's doing right now, the people involved in ownership and with the organization are really happy with.
And
I
there's a
get
farm system
the
on
farm
top of
system
all
is
of that.
back. Now, when I look at Ross Atkins and his job, I look more specifically towards the baseball. I don't care about the bars and the lounges and the patios. It's all baseball.
Yeah.
And that's working this year. We have had year after year, and I've been at all of them, these press conferences, where Ross Atkins is asked directly, do you think you should have this job next year? Which has got to suck. That's got to suck to sit up on that podium and be looking down.
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, thank you. So I do think I should be employed. Thank you. Yeah. But he's been asked that question for a reason, and it's happened multiple times. Year after year, and I said it again this spring when we talking to the guys on Overdrive, saying, this is the year it's got to happen. And if the Blue Jays again this year go 78 and 84, I'm covering all new people next year. new GM, probably a new manager, a lot of a new roster, maybe a new president.
Yeah.
Now it looks like a lot of it will stay the same. I don't know if bigger, grander things will tempt Mark Shapiro. There are not many bigger or grander things than this in this market, this country. But I think everybody's back if they want to be back, and they've earned it at this point.
Well, they said it was going to be 2025, and it is.
Yeah. Feels
Working.
like something that feels like an April yes guy, no guy.
Yeah. I'm just reading them. Normally I create my own, but in this particular case on this show, I read what's handed to me. Yes guy, no guy number 3, Shane Bieber will record more than one win. And I didn't write this, but the producer Doogie did, on the mound.
Oh, yes guy.
Yeah.
Yes guy. He's expected to, he's got one more minor league start, goes to AAA. If all goes well, he should be back within, the 10 days? He should be back.
Yeah,
2
likely on that
weeks-ish.
road trip coming up. So I think he gets 5, maybe even 6 starts down the stretch.
You got 5-6 starts. Can he get one win?
Absolutely.
Yes, guy, 100%. You better hope so.
Yeah, the story would be if he didn't.
Big yes guy. I think he gives the Blue Jays a couple, and when you're looking down the stretch, some tough teams, sure, but this is Shane Bieber, and this is a winning baseball team. By default, he's an above-average pitcher, and the Blue Jays are winning an above-average amount of games. I think he gives them a real strong stretch run here, and he's just about back to normal. His pitch count is all the way up there. He looks exactly like himself. Not all Tommy John recoveries are like that. We see that with Alek Manoah right now. He's getting kind of the same point Shane Bieber's at, but it's not quite as encouraging. Bieber is nailing this. He's right where he needs to be. I think he blows that.
Wow, so 3 yes guy, no guys, all resounding.
It's a positive room,
and yes guy. I mean, forget about the no guy. Maybe we have it here. Speaking of Alek Manoah, yes guy, no guy, Manoah would be a fit in the bullpen once he returns to the lineup.
No guy. Hard no guy. He's a starter.
Yeah.
And when I look through the Blue Jays rotation, there's lots of guys who are just starters. I say that even about Jose Berríos. He's a very talented pitcher. Sure, he could make it work as a reliever. But he is built and designed and thinks like a starter. Right now in the minor leagues, Alek Manoah building back up, he already was not a velocity monster. Yeah. He wasn't a missing bats guy.
It's crazy considering his size. It looks like he should be.
Exactly. You always think it's going to be the big guys. And then you see Yusei Kikuchi, who's so small, not big built, and he's throwing 97. It never makes sense, the torque of the body. But Manoah, no. At this point, it's got to work out as a starter. I think I'm writing about him competing for the number 5 job next spring. Does he have an inside track on it? I'm not sure. It's been a few years since he was like Alek Manoah. It's been a few years. And in a bullpen, I don't think there's any role there.
You want a guy who can throw strikes in your bullpen. Manoah's been struggling to do that now for a couple of years, ultimately. And that's where I look at him, and I don't see him as a fit in this bullpen, especially if we're talking about this season. No chance. That's a no guy for me. You have a bullpen you like, but you would have to get really, really in the weeds in terms of injury to even think about Manoah being part of your bullpen this year.
Yeah, so it's a unanimous no guy. I mean, that's the ultimate pressure spot for him, and I just don't see it.
All about next year for him.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, yes guy, no guy, the Yankees, I don't know if I've ever said this, the Yankees will not win one playoff series this year.
Yes guy, meaning they will not win.
That's right.
A playoff series this year. I don't think they're built for it. I think they're a bit top heavy. I think they're leaning on Aaron Judge for just about everything, and their power goes well beyond Judge. They get more power from this roster than I think people talk about. But at this time of year, I want to see a team that has some momentum and some moxie and a good feeling around them. The Yankees are 0-3 on that.
I'm going to say yes guy. I'm going to go, no, it will not win one. I'm going to say no guy. I believe they'll win a series.
Improperly worded.
Yeah, I believe they will win a series. Yes guy. Okay. I can see the Yankees doing
it.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, we need to find out who they're playing, realistically. But I think there are multiple teams that are in the AL race right now that they could conceivably play in a wild card or an ALDS that I believe they could win. I think that it's possible. They got some if they can get Louis Heel to get back to pitching the way that he was a year ago, that'll go a long way, right? Garrett Cole going to be back by...
Haven't heard an update there in a long time.
Yeah, haven't heard
probably
an update.
Not a good thing.
So probably not Garrett
They've
Cole.
Really missed him.
Yeah, absolutely they have. But if you can get Louis Heel back, you get Aaron Judge, if that elbow can, satisfy, I suppose, I for sure think this is a team that can still win a round.
Going to squeeze one more in before we break and do the Ottawa Senators story. Jeff Hoffman needs to be the team's closer in the playoffs.
Yes, guy. He's got to be. Signed for it, needs to be it. And when he is, let's compare everybody's best. The best version of Hoffman, Dominguez, Varland, Rodriguez, I want Hoffman.
Yes, I guess that's if you're looking at the best, but are you getting his best? That's my big question.
Maybe. Only maybe.
I'm gonna look at the word needs. Does he need to be this team's closing the playoff? No. They need to go with the guy who's pitching the best at that moment. And if it's not Jeff Hoffman, that's not my closer. It's not the guy I'm calling on the ninth inning.
I'm going to go yes guy. He has to be.
Even if he
has to be the
serving
guy.
up home runs.
Well, hopefully straightens that out, but he's got to be the guy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're entering the bag of tricks.
And John Schneider's going to trust him to be. I mean, I had to ask John Schneider a ton of questions about why is Jeff Hoffman giving up 1 million home runs.
Yeah.
And it was a strange thing that played out.
He's the first percentile of barrel rates this year.
Rocked for a while there. Those 7 or 8 home runs in a real tight cluster.
So let me rephrase. Is this the biggest question mark for you?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is. Because I think the offense is what it is. The rotation is good. The defense is rock solid. But you got to look for squeaky wheels, and you got to get really picky to do it when you're at this level. And this could be one of those. A couple more outings that are back to who he was, fantastic. Boom, you're happy. Yeah. But you got to worry when you see those 5 walks.